And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. And having let the game run a little bit, I am still not seeing any delivery of fuel to Northwest with neither system. So I don't know if I put a third train on here, we can try it. I mean, something to try. We also have a better train that we can do. So my NSBL 18, while futuristic, is it's good and everything. But if you are a kind of player that likes to do things in the utmost extreme, then yes, indeed, I do have an engine for you, and that is the white striped version, which is just obscene in just every way. 200,000 horsepower, 50,000 kilonewtons of effort, 323 miles an hour. You know, why not? Why not try something that is just obscene? And let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try 6 of those, and we'll see just how ridiculous this indeed becomes. So we're going to set line. This is Northwest Fuel Supply. So Northwest Fuel Supply, go. There's already a train there, so our line speed now, we're sitting at 104 seconds, and I'm still not seeing anything there. Let's peek at this train and just see how ridiculous this is. I mean, this thing is pretty outlandish. But you know, if you like just extremes, this is one of those extremes. And this is why I have my heavy hauling mod cargo containers a little on the extreme, side. Oh, look at that acceleration. Whee! 230 miles an hour. Oh, it's saying, hey, I need some free space here. I'm hoping. Maybe we should put another signal somewhere. Like, well, that's one. How about like right in here? Another one way up in here. Now it goes through there. How about right in here? So yeah, it's slowed down by the other trains on the line because it's so fast that it really doesn't care what it sees. I mean, it's drifting through here, but it's such a long stretch that these other trains doesn't really matter all that much. So yeah, we're 282. I really wish the game would see it through here. Okay, here's the other empty coming in. Yeah, a little bit of G-force associated with that train. So if we fly all the way back here. Yeah, still no indication of anything. Which is too bad. That's really too bad. So the only other, I mean, the only other way to get the other product up here is to have somewhere locally, and that's easy to do. I could do that with trucks individually, but I was really hoping to get every city with just one supply line, because these have such a high capacity that is really beneficial. So I think we're going to vehicles. Well, I think because we're able to run that line really fast. I don't think we need the airplanes anymore. How do I set up? Yeah, there we go. Air. I know we've got air. Oh, let's take that away. Let's sell. Whoa, he just took right out. He just took right off. Nice. So this is the other northwest. So the train must be waiting back here somewhere. Yep, there he is. He's like, dude, you guys are slow. Why are you so slow? Okay. The other thing I want to do is try to ease the hub's passenger situation by adding two express lines. One from Westy to Eastish and back. So these are just going to bounce back and forth. And the other one to Far East all the way to Far West. And this will use those through lines that we have already in here. So first things first, let's get the longer bullet or the longer train going. And I'm thinking this line right here is the one I had set up for the major throughway. Now the issue is I need it to actually cover this track here. Whoa, autosave. Okay. So this Far East is going to pass through this. So it's this line right here, which we don't want it to match up because then we've got to use this track right there for what we need it. So let's set this line up and then this line up, because there's just going to be one train on each one of these. Let's get this one set up right away. And this one coming right on that. Okay, so these two lines are going to go through the midpoint right in here because there's no platform. We're just going to go right through the middle. Neither of them are going to stop at the hub. We've already got lines for that. So we're going to stretch these out as much as we can on either side. And now let's bind them together. Okay, that's one side. Now, oh, look at the tunnels. Oh, that was a lag spike. Okay, so this side, it's again the middle two. So that one. And that one. And then coming in on this side, it's the left two. So this one. And this one. Now we need to join those up. The reason I'm leaving some space in between is if we want that other track for something, I want to leave enough space. See this one right here, this stub? I want to leave enough space in here to either sink it down into a tunnel or do some, or bring it up and above in a bridge. If I have to, I can refinagle the other track. I can dip it down or, do other things in order to give myself room to use that track. Okay, so that's that leg. Now the only other leg, the one that goes through here, right here, this passes right through this station and comes in right over here. So right in like that, and then this one, I've already got this set up, coming in from here. Now this should, there's my endpoint. All right, so that binds right in with that. I've already got the express line set up with a depot. Now I need the other line to get a depot. And I'm thinking this line right here is my other line, my other express line. So I'm thinking doing something like that. It's a little nasty. It's actually really nasty. Something like that should be good, because there's only going to be one train on these lines, so it's all good. All right, so the east-west, let's set up a dark red line, and that's going to go from here through hub to here. Make sure that's on the right track. It looks like it is. So this is going to be east west express. And then another one with, what kind of color here? Blue. And this is going to be from here all the way through all of these to here. Okay. And this one's going to be far east west express. Okay. So again, only one train on each one of these. And let's see. These are still good. By train. And this is a darker red, I believe. And the flirt unlocked. We've already got a couple of those, but we actually had the next level of these unlock. So here's the flirt, 124 miles an hour, 6,000 horsepower, 275 capacity. The MTR Express, 500 passengers, 311 miles an hour, 8,000 horsepower. So yes, this is better. And now we want this one to be the East-West Express. Go. It's a beautiful train. I mean, it is. It's a gorgeous train. All right. Since it's an express, it should utilize a little bit of that. The fact that this is super fast through here. Let's tilt this up a little higher. Okay, and now we want another one of those, and I think it needs to be blue. I think that was our, like a darker blue. If I remember right. Yeah. Let's see what this guy gives us here. Buy trains, and I think I picked a darker blue, and that looks horribly ugly, but let's see what she looks like here. A little bit gaudy. This is gonna be Far East-West Express. We've got, yay. Look out, everybody. Yeah, I actually added a mod that gives me the different crossings. Okay, so this, I'm not sure what the line frequency is on this. 8 minutes. I mean, it's not the best. But we should be able to kind of punch pretty quickly. I haven't ridden trains in a while. This just gives us the speed that we're going. So this is actually should just blow right through the other terminals without slowing down at all. Which is why I wanted a super fast train to do it. To see if we get up to that 300 miles an hour. I have my doubts. But we are crossing the entire map. So that's a thing. We just passed the flirt as if it was standing still. So 130. Let's make sure we're not slowing down at all. We're not slowing down at all. We're just going to blow right through here. 144 miles an hour. Oh yeah, right through. 150 miles an hour. Can you imagine standing at that station and having a 150 mile an hour train blow by? Holy cow, that would be intense. $165. fast are we gonna go through hub? $180. Wow. We are picking it up here. My FPS will drop a little bit going through the hub. We're literally going through 190 miles an hour. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff to render. Oh. Set 200. You know what I want to see? I want to see what the effect of that train going so fast is on the passengers that are sitting here waiting. Dun dun dun, waiting here. Nobody's staring this direction, so I can't. Whoa! What was that? 220. So it blew by that terminal at 220 miles an hour. So yeah, we're not quite getting to that magic 311 speed, but that is crazy. If anybody needs to go across the whole map, and nobody's waiting. Nobody's waiting for our new line. Far east-west main line. I thought for sure there was. Okay, never mind. That is this line here. East-west express. Oh, east-west express looks like it has a few on it. I don't know if anybody is going to be using. Yeah, see the far east-west express. Still nobody waiting for it. That's unfortunate. We'll leave it. Maybe when the towns get really, really big, it'll have an impact. Still no fuel for Northwest. Sad. How are we doing on the supply side? Doing pretty good. Yeah, not sure how to fix that. I've really done everything I could. Yeah, we're gonna take you out. And I'm sorry, but well, we might be able to deliver something with this. We've already got trucks, but I don't need those to be hard coded to fuel. So trucks, that's south. Northwest, that's where I'm going. We're gonna send vehicles and sell on arrival. All of the vehicles. And then we can get rid of that line. There it is. So, delete line. There may come a time when we need something, but I don't think we need it out of this station. But if we do deliver anything with air, I mean, that's definitely something we could do. All right, well, we've got passenger service squared away. There is, once my other industries and stuff are in, I kind of want to connect the corners here and then the corners up here, which is why I left a line. You can kind of see a line on the top there. That's to swoop over and connect over to here. So that's what that line is for. I want to connect these two back and forth. just to encourage a little bit more growth, a little bit more dedication. I also have the ability to send a lot of people into this thing, which would boost my industry having more capacity. So I might be able to connect. See, that's pure industry. I could connect it to this one. There's a lot of people waiting there. I could connect it easily with this one. Just swoop that around and connect it somehow. But I want to get the other industry in here first, because I don't know how all the chips are going to fall when it comes to getting everything working. And I won't be using that super cheaty engine for anything. I just wanted to show that it's there. If you guys wanted to use it, by all means, and have fun with it. But I'm not going to rely on it, because believe it or not, when it comes to like delivering goods, an engine like that breaks the game. It really does. Like if I were to deliver, let's say, cows using that engine, I would deliver cows, and it would give me, the train would be going so fast, the train gets to the station. When it unloads the cows, it gives me, like $1 billion, and then the cow farm immediately breaks line connection. So this line usage, I delivered them so fast that it's like, oh, I don't need to deliver anymore, and so it breaks the connection until the demand is high enough to warrant more line connections. So yeah, there really is a way to break the supply. So if you want consistent supply, don't move stuff too fast. In the end, it's a wash. You'll still deliver just as much, but you'll have a bunch of trains running that aren't doing anything. It's just annoying. Look at all the people waiting over here. Look at that north-south-west main line has got a ton of people waiting for it. 400. I might have to put a couple of those extra fast trains on that line, because that's a lot of people. Each one of these icons is 10, and I think a row is 100. So that's a lot of people waiting. Are you carrying anybody? You're literally not carrying anybody. Well, I'll have to keep an eye on him. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it looks like there's nobody. Maybe I should have that express line stop at Hub. Well, I'll have to look into it. I may just jot that over and have him stop at Hub. Just for funsies, because he is going in. He's literally going right by here. I could just jog him over, connect him to Hub, and then bring him back online. So that's one option. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. I want that line to be used. So anyway, that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying the series. Comment down below if you've got something to say. And yeah, think about being a Patreon if you want to support the channel. If you want to encourage me to, continue with the channel and all that kind of stuff. Every little bit counts and helps me buy food, because, food is important. All right. And I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.